Rusty's Crypto Cave here, and we're sitting at my table where I have my Bitcoin solo mining disaster with the stuff spread about everywhere. But we got another care package in from Bitcoin Merch. I did open the box already, because I already knew what was in it, but I just opened it up just because I just happen to open it up and you get boxes in the mail, and you like to open them up right away. So, but anyway, let's see what's inside. Like I said, I already do know. There are two different items. First item, that is a stand for a bit axe. This is power supply for the bit axe, and that is a bit axe Gamma. So we got that, but this is slightly different Gamma. This one's got the Noctua fan on it. So let me open this guy up. Yes, look at that. Noctua fan, the silver cooler upgrade. So this one should definitely run cooler, because this one here is also a Gamma, running at 1.2 terahash. So it'll be interesting to compare to see the temps on that one compared to temps on this one, and see how it performs. And we'll have them pretty much side by side in the same spot. So ambient temps will be the same, so on and so forth. So that will be one video. That will be the next video. This video is going to be more about the other item that's in the box. So let me set this guy aside. I need to get a better area for doing this type of stuff, which I eventually will. In my basement, I'm going to have an area set up. More stickers, because we all know stickers add hash rate. And Venezuela Bolívares. Not worth the paper they're printed on, but this is a good example as far as inflation. And basically the government printed their way out of issues they had, and their currency is worthless. See if I can pick this out in one hand. Yep, almost. And we put this down. Hopefully that doesn't fall. Get that out of the way. Boom. Canaan. Kind of hinted to what was in this box in my little short that I did the other day. This is the Avalon Nano 3S. So I do have a regular Nano right here. This one is just a Nano 3. I've had it probably for a little over a year and a half, I bet. So the warranty, I'm sure, is out, and of course it went kaput. I did have to send this out. There was fan issues. Fans were getting super noisy, so I did send it out and have warranty repairs on it already. And now something else now won't power on. So power supply that came with it doesn't work. I purchased another one on Amazon right here. So this guy don't work either. Same specs as far as if you want to see. 140 watts, different voltages, 5, 9, 12, 15, 20, 28, amperage outputs and wattage and so on and so forth, which the Canaan one has the same exact specs. So, and that still didn't work, so I don't think it's a power supply. So what I do believe it is this guy itself. So anyway, so it was awesome that Bitcoin Merch reached out, offered me this guy. I said absolutely, just because I lost 4 terahash in my solo mining efforts with that guy. So I am going to get this guy up and running. I already had the app installed, so that should work perfectly fine. Hang on just a second. Alrighty, I'm back. Got a little mini tripod set for the camera that I'm using just to make it a little bit more stable. A little vacuum in there. Okay, right. So this is a white one. From the outside, looks pretty similar. Size-wise is about the same. Slightly different design than plastic. This has like a little more rigid lip. This one is more contoured and smooth. Still has a slight lip, but see, does this still have the magnetic? Yep. And that side does not. So that side looks similar. And the back side's slightly different. Well, this looks like it could pop off, but I don't think it does. And then the display in the screen is going to be different too. So this guy got 2 buttons on the screen. This one's only got the, looks like it's got 1 little button there. And LCD screen. Avalon Nano 3S, 140 watts, 6 terahash on high power. What I'm probably going to do is run this on medium. That's what I did in the other one, although it didn't necessarily work that well because it died, but I'm still just going to run this one on medium. Just because it is summertime, and even though it's only 140 watts of heat, it's still heat that I don't necessarily need to be producing in the house. So let's see what's in the box. The rest of the stuff that's in the box. Documents Wi-Fi module. Okay, we got that little guy. Where does that plug into? Not really sure. What's that? Ah, this is screen. Yes, that's a good upgrade. A little intake air filter that you could clean out. That's actually a good idea. So I'm not really sure where that Wi-Fi deal would plug into. This is just the owner's manual, I guess. F2 pool, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to use that because I am mining to my own node here at home that I have running on my Umbrella home. I don't know why I'm taking this out because I'm not going to really look at it. Yeah, I'm leaving it in there. Never mind. So we're leaving it in there. That was just kind of a waste of time. But anyway, get that back in here. The real thing I want to get out is next, because that is, well, let's put this Wi-Fi dealio back in there. Pull that guy out, and then this is the power supply. Oh, it's a different looking power supply as well. So that's it's kind of neat looking. You can see all the internals and stuff like that. It's kind of semi-translucent. And then get the cable. Come on, you dirty bastard, get out of here. And then this is just your NEMA 15 plug to plug into your power supply. There, that, and there, get that back in there. Drop that. And then we got that somewhat out of the way. Just for shits and giggles, I just want to see if this power supply turns this guy on. I don't think it's going to, but yeah, nothing. That one's deads. So I'll debate if I'm going to send that back out and see if I can get it fixed, or I'll just say screw it and then move on. But anyway, so let's plug this guy in. Lights up. Avalon Nano 3. Let's pull this protective cover off. Looking nice and pretty. Hi. Well, hello there. Like I said, Bitcoin Merch did send this to me, so thanks again to them. No USB devices inserted. Maybe I should read the manual. I don't see. Oh, there it is. Aha. Okay, so yeah, you gotta stuff this guy in the side here. Okay, I put the Wi-Fi dongle in the side there, and now it says please configure the network with the Avalon family app. I'll set it up that way. Pull out my phone. So I do have the app already downloaded. Obviously, I was running the other Nano 3. Thank you to today's video sponsor, BitcoinMerch.com, where you can find all your different Bitcoin solo miners, lottery miners, bitaxes, nerd miners, Nerd QX Pluses, Canaan Avalon Nano 3Ss, all kinds of different items they have here, and now offering free shipping on orders to the U.S. over $399.99, and most international is free above $999. And here you can find they have like the disruptors. There's a 300 gigahash lottery miners, the 74 kilohash nerd miners for by times 7. You get the 10 pack here. These are pretty cool looking too. And then you got your BitX Gammas, 1.2 terahash for $139. The Nerd QX 5 terahash for $550. And then you got the BitX 401 Super 600 gigahash for under $100 now. So, and then down here you got your AE boxes, all that type of stuff. Avalon Nano Q, the Avalon Mini 3 heater. And here's the Nano 3S for $399.99. They have it available in black or white. So if you are looking for anything, check them out. I have a coupon code. It's RCC5 to get yourself 5% off. Alrighty, thanks for watching, and back to the video. Alrighty, we're back in. So we have, here's my previous Nano that I had installed. Go to new devices. Nano 3S, connect. All right, I'm going to set up my Wi-Fi here quick. You do have to make sure you're on the Wi-Fi network on the phone that you are trying to set up, because I was actually, I have the Helium Wi-Fi network set up here, so I was on that. So it gave me an error. Alrighty, we got it working. I figured what it was. Going through the initial setup, it prompted me about location services. I had mine turned off for the app. Apparently, I guess you have to have it turned on while using the app, at least that. And then it finally worked and started. Now it started hashing. It is hashing at the high rate at using about 132 watts, 6.19 terahash. You can kind of see that. Probably kind of blurry, but that is what we are running at now. So I'm going to go in here. This is okay. Work mode. I am just going to turn down to medium. And then I need to go into pool config. I do need to get my Tangent wallet address, so I'm going to copy and paste that on my Tangent here quick. And then we are going to get that set up. See, copy. Pool address. We're going to do my 192.168.50. I got, okay. Stratum. plus TCP colon // There we go. We're going to paste my address in. .nano 3s. Password X. And hit save. Alright, after some messing around, I figured everything out here. Basically can't be capitalized, so the S has to be lowercase for Stratum plus TCP colon //. And then that is my local IP address and port number for my Bitcoin node. My Bitcoin address, and then password X, whatever you put in there. You had to put all three in and save it because it just keeps prompting it for fallover pools. I just put the same one in for all of them. And then we are up and hashing. So let's go back here. Like I said, I do have it on medium mode. It's running at 4.79 terahash. And let's pop over here. And it is showing up on poolside. So best difficulty I had, that was 477.2 billion. That was actually from the S19. I had that on there a while ago. I did solo mine on it for a month. Did not hit any blocks, obviously, but we got the gamma going. That's that guy right there at 1.1 terahash. The Supra is over here to my left. Disruptor, that you can probably see is right there, that USB miner with the American flag on the back. That's also compliments of Bitcoin merch. That is up and hashing away as well. Jingle miner, the Nano 3S, which is this guy, is right here. 4.6 terahash poolside. 16 nerd miners, technically 17 because I named the one wrong when I set it back up again. And a nerd X is here, so we have all those different devices. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Dashboard. So, but yeah, up and hashing away. There's some heat pumping out of here, so I want to flatten it out so that it disperses properly. And again, if you want to pick up one of these devices, these things are pretty neat. Hopefully this one does last longer than my first one, but this was their Canaan's first iteration. I was in on the Kickstarter campaign. I forget what the hell it was called, but I got that up and pretty much ordered that immediately. So I did get an early release. So, and like I said, they did have some overheating issues. We'll see how this one goes. Obviously it hasn't been up and running that long, but so far so good. And then we are hashing away, pumping out some heat, which we don't really need right now in the summertime, but it is what it is. I'm probably going to move all this stuff into the basement at some point once I get a area set up for it. And I just ordered something to kind of build like a solo mining piece of art type deal to mess around with. So that will be coming in the future again. So, but if anybody's looking for any of these devices, whether it's the Nano 3S, BitAxes, Nerd Miners, anything like that, go check out Bitcoin merch. I do finally have a coupon code. It's RCC5, so I'll leave that link in the description below as well. And until the next one, we'll catch you later.